Today's lesson is about ambigrams. By the end of the lesson you will be able to define ambigrams, to find out the history of ambigrams, and to recognize the types of ambigrams. What does the word ambigram mean? An ambigram is a graphic figure that pronounces a word not only in the form in which it is presented, but also in a different orientation or direction. The text can also consist of several words, and the text written in a different direction or orientation is often the similar, but it can also be another text. The word combines Latin ambigs, having double meaning, shifting, changeable, doubtful, with gram, which is derived from Greek graphein, to draw, write. The earliest known non-natural ambigram dates to 1893 by artist Peter Newell, famed for his baby's books and illustrations for Lewis Carroll and Mark Twain. He issued 2 books of reversible illustrations in which the picture completely turns into another image when it turns upside down. Although not yet in the big dictionaries, ambigram is in common use by tattoo enthusiasts and others. So ambigrams are exercises in graphic design that play with optical illusions, symmetry and visual perception. Some ambigrams feature a relationship between their form and their content. Ambigrams are usually divided into several categories. The first type of ambigrams involves rotational ones. A rotational ambigram is a design that represents multiple instances of words when rotated at a fixed corner. This is ordinarily 180 degrees, but there are rotational ambigrams of other corners, for example, 90 or 45 degrees. The word spelled out from the alternative directions is often the same, but maybe a different word to the initially presented form. A simple example is a lowercase abbreviation for down, DN, which looks like the lowercase word up when rotated 180 degrees. Another category includes mirror ambigrams. A mirror ambigram is a design that can be read when reflected in a mirror is usually the same word or phrase in both directions. Ambigrams that form different words when viewed in a mirror are also known as ambigrams on glass doors, because they can be printed on a glass door so that they can be read differently when entering or leaving. Figure-ground ambigrams also attract our attention. A figure-ground ambigram is a design in which the spaces betwixt the letters of one word form another word. In the psychological language, this organization figure, basis, is a type of perception groups, which is a vital necessity for the recognition of objects through vision. In Gestalt psychology, this is known as the definition of a figure in the background. One more category of ambigrams involves perceptual shift ones. A perceptual shift ambigram is a design without symmetry. However, it can be read as 2 different words depending on how the curved letters are interpreted. Fractal ambigrams form the next category. They are a version of space-filling ambigrams where the tiled word branches from itself and then shrinks in a self-similar manner, forming a fractal. On the slide you can see a fractal ambigram of the word tree as an example. Natural ambigrams also seem interesting. A natural ambigram is a word that possesses one or more of the above symmetries, when written in its natural state, without requiring typographical design. For example, the words dollop and sons are natural rotational ambigrams. The word bud forms a natural mirror ambigram when reflected along the vertical axis. The words okide and knas, in all capitals, form a natural mirror ambigram when reflected along the horizontal axis. The word toot in all capitals forms a natural mirror ambigram when its letters are folded vertically and reflected along the vertical axis. Last category but not least are symbiotigrams. The ambigrams, which connect 2 words in one set of curves, are also known as symbiotigrams. We took the information from the mentioned on the slide resource. Many thanks for your attention.